three. La, 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 hello. So my name's Reese. I'm making a video on a slime sand comp. I believe that's what this video is titled, or something of the sort. So I was kind of messing around with slime blocks and stuff. I was trying to make a sand comp that didn't use how do I show this? Alright, what's up, y'all? So, as you've probably seen from the title of this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all, a slime sand comp, a 256 slime sand comp. But before I show y'all that, I kind of want to explain what I kind of was messing around with here. So, what started things off was there's this sand comp, which I made, but then I kind of changed my mind on some stuff. I don't like this anymore. But so what happened was that I wanted to use less pistons. Like this sand comp, what's it have for like an order of entities sand comp? It only has what is this? Slash count 33. Slash count 29. It only has like what 50, 60, 64 pistons on one side, and then so like 128 total. It would be a lot more if I used like all across, like if I went all the way across. So first, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted less pistons, so I started messing around with slime blocks. And then I decided I kind of wanted to like make the whole thing out of slime blocks, like the bottom. Like look at this. Like I'm still using this setup right here, which is where it quick pulses and then double pushes the pistons. I don't know how to put this into words. And yeah, let me show you where it does this. Like everybody does this. Yeah, boring, old. But then again, so's using slime blocks. I haven't really seen a video on a sand comp that uses the method I'm using. I actually started searching some things up like right now. I was like looking, can I name this first sand comp on YouTube, first slime block sand comp on YouTube? But I don't think I can, because there was this one video of this dude that made one, but it was kind of it had a system where it had like double cobwebs like that. I didn't really like it, and he used this double pulse thing, but the one I'm going to show y'all doesn't. So something that y'all can like that I was messing around with was if I go here and I push this, right, you see how it like pushed it out, like it pulsed twice. It like kind of shot it out actually, but that doesn't matter. It did it in two pushes. Now, if you look at it, if you use a regular piston or even a block, I don't have a block set up here. But if you look at what it would usually look like, actually, I set this one up. This one's like approximately the same as that one, I believe. You'll see that this one, the one with the regular piston, didn't. Oh, whoops. It didn't finish. It didn't push it all the way out. But with slime blocks, you're able to push it all the way out with two pushes, which is interesting. I'm assuming it's because of the whole bouncing feature that slime blocks have. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only block you could do this with, which is cool. But so you see how it didn't pull off pushing it out in time. Now, even if I use a regular block, which will do more than a piston, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know. Let's see. Actually, no, the same thing. It'll do the same thing. It'll push the same distance and it won't make it out. But with the slime block, it's nice because, as you can see, it'll push it out. It broke it. Oh, whoops, that's why. But yeah, that's definitely nice. So I started messing around with this, right? This uses 2. This one has 3 when I had the slime block here, like that. But it's not really necessary. I just did it because I used a comparator. But it double pulses. This can get iffy, I believe, on servers. But usually what gets iffy is using this, which uses like more than one. It uses usually for a piston like this, you need like 4 or 5. I don't know how many you need exactly. I know you need a lot though. You need a lot for this. But I know that one can get iffy on servers, so that's why it's not really used. But I think this should be fine, especially because right now this is on a 9 game tick difference. So this one pushes, then 9 game ticks later, it'll push again. This one, wait, no, this one right here is on a 10 game tick difference. So 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds. I haven't really had any issues on one shot, but then again, it's like a Canon server, and the jar's pretty good. So yeah. But so 9 game tick difference. So I messed around with this, and then I was like, okay, now let me make it into a sand comp, and I was like, well, flippers. It's actually more difficult than I thought it would be. So let's start off with why. Oh, and the reason I think it should be fine is because if you look at this setup right here, like this is another setup that uses oh shit, why do I keep breaking stuff? Sand comp. That this is another sand comp. You see, this one's pretty common, and then this one's pretty common. This one doesn't need 2 stacks of sand, like this. It needs this and this. Oh, whoops. It just needs 1. This one right here, all you need is cobwebs. Here, let me show you. Oh, whoops. Like if you look at it here, what's gonna happen is, see that? It does it with one vertical row of sand. Does that make sense? One pillar of sand. There we go. This one does it with 1 pillar of sand. This one does it with 2 pillars of sand. I don't like the 2 pillars. I don't really like this either because this wiring is so ugly. So that's kind of, so at first it was I want less pistons, but then I was like, can I like use slime blocks to like make this different? Like instead of using double pistons, I'm actually cutting the pistons in half by not even you'll see. I'm like literally cutting the pistons by 1 billion. Not 1 billion, but you know. So here, instead of using 2 pistons, I'm using 1 and then a row. You guys will see what I mean. So, but I still wanted that 1 pillar feature because I don't like the 2 pillar thing. But it got complicated because if let me start here. If you look at how pistons work, they can push up to 12 blocks. Here, let me do that again. If you look here, there's 12 blocks right here, and it'll push it, right? But then if you try to do any more, 13, it won't work. So that's important because that transfers over to slime blocks. If you try to push more than 12 blocks with the piston, it won't work. Here, let me show you guys. You see this one? This one didn't push because it has 14 blocks that this one piston is trying to push. But if I get, and it still won't work at 13, look. But if I get rid of 2 blocks, you see, it all pushes. So that's important, because like if I get rid of the sand and I don't have anything, look, it all still pushes, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, so what did I write here? It has a pushing limit of 6. What I meant by that was like with the pistons, I mean with the slime blocks and the sand, it has a pushing limit of 6 when pushing other blocks. Here has a pushing limit of 6 when pushing other blocks, but by itself it has a pushing limit of 12. So one piston can push 12 slime blocks or 12 of whatever block. Yeah, which I kind of stated over there. And then here I show that it pushes these 12 blocks fine. It doesn't matter what blocks it is, as long as it's no more than 12. As you can see, sand, slime block, whatever. It's cool because you can mess around with this. And let's say, oh, I broke these. Whoops. So if we go here, I made like this wall thing. You see how those certain ones pushed? It's because, for example, here, this one pushed it back because it'll bring it back because of the sand. Yeah, you could build a wall with these. This will bring sand back, so be careful. As you can see, I brought it back right there. I forgot what I did here. It's not 6, 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is pushing 12. So that one's good. This one's pushing 12, but then when it comes back, I believe 4, 6, 12. Yeah. I don't know. I forgot what the point of this was. Yeah. There was a reason, but you can mess around with it. You could make a nicer version than that. That one was just quick. But so I kept messing around with this. I made the sand comp, and as you can see here, let me count this. Oh no, wait. Yeah, / count 12. There's 544 sand right here, right? And then we shoot it. That's what it looks like. That's the sand comp I used over there. But that one has more, I believe. And we come here. We have 4 stacks, 256 sand exactly. And then we count it here. / count 12 / calc 5. What was it? 544 minus 256, 288. Exactly what's left. 288, 288. So 0 sand is lost, and it works fine. But the thing is, for order of entities, you want everything to render at the same time. These ones don't render at the same time. So in this instance, what you could use is this one. Whoops, wrong way. This sand comp right here, where you do that. But then again, I didn't really want to use it. So that's why I started messing around with it with slime blocks. And so I would add some sort of system. I'm not going to do that one. I'm probably going to do this. Probably going to do this. Something like this. More like this, actually. Something, well, without the things. I'll do something like that, which is nicer than this. Yeah. For the order of entities, but this is a 256 sand comp. It shoots 256 sand just fine. Here we can count it. / count 12, 264 sand, 264. Oh yeah, it shoots at 264 sand. But if I get rid of some sand, it'll obviously still shoot the 256. It doesn't lose any. Here, I'll show you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 64 is 256 plus 8 is 264, which is exactly how much sand we had. I do feel pretty proud of my redstone here, because I'm pretty bad with redstone. I feel like this is pretty compact. I'm pretty happy about it. I didn't have this on GameTix, because right now you can't use it on Cubic if you set it up like this, but I could set it up. You could set it up on GameTix, like here it's at 4. You just add, right now it's at 4 GameTix and it'll be at 5 and it works fine. But the reason is because you'd have to move this redstone over a little bit, which is why I wanted to keep it like this. But yeah, it's pretty easy. You can easily change that, because if I add GameTix here, no, you wouldn't have to move it. If I add GameTix here, you can keep it here, like this, like that, like that, like that. You could do that and it'll work fine. But when you come up here, since it's on GameTix, only I believe it's 8 sand. Don't / calc 22 minus 13, 9 sand, 9 sand. Only 9 sand will fall, because it's earlier in the game tick and it'll close the piston halfway through and stuff. So you wanna either relocate this, but for showing purposes, for video purposes, I kept it here because it's much cleaner. Plus you can use this just fine on any other cannon besides a Cubic. Yeah, I left it like this. I'm probably gonna add this to my schem shop. I don't really add much stuff to my schem shop. It's rare, because then again, like, I feel like half of the stuff I make is pretty old tech. Like Cubics are like so common, and Rev hybrids are like so common, and like everything I've really done isn't that impressive. And what is, I've like worked too hard to like just be like, here, take it, and then make fun of how it's not even that good, but you know, I tried. But yeah, some other stuff I believe I wanted to mention is, oh, the reason this works. So earlier I said that pistons can only push 12 blocks, right? Right now it's pushing the full 12 blocks. But since when the sand falls, so let's get sand. When the sand is falling right here, it's not a block when it gets into the cobwebs down here. Wait, whoops. When I stack it here and it falls into the cobwebs, it's not a block. It's an entity. So since that's the case, we don't have to worry about doing this whole system right here where I did like multiple and then it didn't work, and yeah, don't even worry about that. But yeah, I tried to make a 16 long sand comp, and then I realized, wait a minute, what did I do? Since you can't have them. So another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, you can't have a row like this. Like, it works if you have it works if you have, I don't remember where this was, but I think it was here. Yeah. It works if you have blocks in between, but you can't have these blocks, because as I mentioned earlier, over here, regular blocks don't push the sand fully with 2 pushes. But slam blocks do, so you need only slam blocks in the bottom of the sand comp. So knowing that, this is you can't really make this a longer sand comp. You can't really make it like 13, 14, 15, or 16 like here without leaving a space. Like if I leave a space here, it'll work. You need a space. And I mean, if you want to do that, you could do that. But then again, I don't really ever use a sand comp longer than 12. But so here, let me show you guys what I mean. Like, look, right here, it's not pushing. And it's because right now it's at 13 long. But if I get rid of this, like this, it'll push, right? And as you could see, this piston right here is still being activated. Like, look, see? It gets activated. But it doesn't matter that it gets activated because the slime block, this slime block right here, prevents the other slime blocks from moving. Like this. So they won't move. These ones won't move, nor will that one. Which is why you have a limit of 12. But then you have another limit, which is right here. As I said, right now, these are all whole blocks. These won't push at all. You see? They're not pushing. But let's say we're here. Now it'll push. Let's see what I wrote. Can't make it longer than 12 blocks unless you leave a space, or if you alternate between up and down. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you alternate like that, you can make it longer than 12. And so as you saw, if I place these blocks, it wouldn't push it. But like I mentioned in the sand comp, and the way it works is that since blocks does not mean entities, I could do this / stack 1u. So let's do this / move 1r. So if we break this, these are all entities now, and then it'll push just fine. It takes 2 pulses, as you guys know, but that's kind of just a big long explanation on why and what this whole video is about. Slime block sand comp, and I explained why it works, how it works. Here what I can show is that this literally has two pistons besides these ones. These ones every sand comp has, so don't even try me. You could use slime blocks here, but the redstoning would get a little bit different. Like, you would need 1 piston here. I haven't really tried this, so don't tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong, because I might be. 1 piston here, and then slime blocks all across. No, actually, no, that wouldn't work. No, that wouldn't work, because the slime blocks would pull the sand with it. But then again, if you want to do that, I mean, it theoretically will work, because it'll just pull the top ones. Like, it'll just pull these ones and it'll bring it here, and you could get rid of it if you really want to, but I don't think that's a good idea. But yeah, this uses what? It uses how many? / count 20 / count 33 24 20. It uses 26 pistons besides the game take pistons, like those don't count. And then this sand comp, which is like the quick pulse sand comp, which I mentioned, / count 33 24 plus the sticky pistons, which is 74 pistons. It uses a total of 74 pistons. This one uses 26 pistons. Also, the redstone is way more compact in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that the cannon, I mean like the whole, not the redstone is more compact. The pistons are more compact since I don't have that second piston. But in the end, it's still like the same length, like right here. 11. This one's 11, and this one's 11. But this one definitely looks smaller. Like, this one is kind of smaller. Oh, an important thing. I'm pretty sure I read it here. Obsidian / furnace are crucial. They really are. If you don't want them, you could get rid of this block, and it'll be fine. But since pistons can't push or pull obsidian nor furnaces, you need either obsidian or a furnace here. It's important. It's like it'll like glitch out if you don't. Not glitch out, but it'll mess everything up because these slime blocks will pull the blocks. Like, if you have this here, this slime block will pull it, and you don't want that. So they're definitely crucial. Um, you could also leave it blank, I mean empty, as I said. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Here, you guys can see it from the inside. It's pretty slow. Like, it double pulses it at 9 game ticks. So I don't think that could ever really have any issues on a server. But then again, it might. I've never really tested it. I don't know if anyone's going to want to use this, but I think it's a nice sand comp. I genuinely feel like if I might test it around and test it on a server that I might play on, I mean. And if it works fine, I think I'm going to stick with this sand comp. I genuinely like it. Then again, I made it, so why wouldn't I like it? But so what's going on with the redstone is that so TNT goes off, then these ticks go, then the redstone torch goes up here, then 5, so it pulses this goes on a quick pulse, and it pushes the first one, and then from there, this one, which also gets activated at the same time, but this one has a longer delay, goes through 5 game ticks later, then 6 game ticks later, it pushes again. Since this isn't a quick pulse, it retracts fast enough. If it wasn't, it wouldn't. But yeah, that's about pretty much all the explaining I really need. This uses 2 pulses, but then again, this piston, I mean, this sand comp right here uses 2 pulses, and it genuinely works fine on servers that I know of. I mean, I haven't really seen any issues with that one. Like, it works fine. See, you see how it has 2 pulses right there? Like right here. Right there. You see that? I actually wrote this if you guys care to see it. So first this pushes, thirdly this goes around and retracts. No, not thirdly. First this pushes, then this one quick pulses, and then once this is all around, so these ticks right here cause this one to retract. So let's show you. Push, quick pulse, brings back. Push, quick pulse, brings back. Push, quick pulse, brings back. You see? I didn't make the sand comp. I mean, this, obviously. It's been around a while. Yeah. I'm just showing you guys for a reference on, like, other sand comps. Like, these are the only 3 sand comps I've really seen and used. But, yeah. Well, 2 sand comps, because this one I've never really used before because I just made it. But no, not that one, this one. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to give this sand comp a shot, give it a heart. Tell me what y'all think. I'd like to hear your thoughts. This might not be new, but I've never seen a video on this sand comp, like using the method I just used. I've seen one, only a singular, I cannot talk. I have seen exactly one other video with a sand comp that's made out of slime blocks, but it was kind of a trashy sand comp in my opinion. I really think this is a nice sand comp. Like, it used double the amount of cobwebs. Like, how are you gonna make me use double the amount of cobwebs? Like, what do you mean? And it uses a quick pulse like this. Like, it quick pulses this right here, which is pretty much the same thing as the sand, but instead of sand you're using a slime block. So in my opinion, this is the best best slime sand comp ever. I've never seen any other ones beside that one I told you about, so don't really judge me. I'm actually gonna name the video best slime sand comp ever. Yeah. So yeah, I've never really seen any slime sand comps. I'm actually gonna ask in chat, yo, have y'all seen any dope Slime sand comps. Let's see what people tell me. Okay. Great talk. Easy. Okay, so no one's responding to me. Let's maybe cut the video and try this again. The best comp is a sapling comp. Oh, wait. Never seen that. Can I see? Huh. Yeah. Control. Were you serious about the sapling comp? You for real? Control? I don't know if he's serious. Wait, control. I'm not kidding. I'm slow. Oh. I want to see my finished product, by the way. What do you think? I know, right? With it, so I'm happy. Shoots the full 264%. But yeah. Are you proud of me, Control? No? Fine.